What does it mean for you to have His Holiness the Dalai Lama visit Arunachal Pradesh after a gap of 8 years?
Yes. In fact, I feel very much lucky. As a Chief Minister during my time, His Holiness has visited our state. And regarding His Holiness visit, this is not the first time. Actually, the request which I have been putting forward is started from way back in 2011 and 12 onwards. At the time also, His Holiness has assured that yes, definitely he will be visiting Arunachal Pradesh, since he has a very special connection with Arunachal Pradesh. So people are very happy, we feel very excited here.
People of Arunachal Pradesh from all backgrounds showing great respect and honor to His Holiness, especially 2 years old child showing great veneration before His Holiness. And the picture of that the child has gone viral. So what do you think about this such kind of devotion, even a small child?
Exactly, so that's the specialty about Arunachal Pradesh, particularly the Mon area, Tawang and West Kameng. So in fact, we are very much fortunate enough that we have received His Holiness in our soil way back in 1959. And we have been fortunate enough to receive his first sermon here in the Tawang Monastery. So that becomes, that for His Holiness coming out of the country and giving preaching, it was we here in Tawang that we have received His Holiness preaching way back in 1959. So I think that's the spirit of the people. They have lots of faith in religion and they have tremendous faith in His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama.
So sir, what messages His Holiness the Dalai Lama do you see personally useful in your life, especially in your political life, when you face political dilemma?
Exactly, you have asked a very good question to me personally, I must say so. I am a very, great follower of His Holiness, the 14th Dalai Lama. I find him, quite genuine, quite a practical man. So, I belong from a political family, so at the moment I am the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh. And Arunachal, to get a little background to you, we are having 26 major tribes and more than 110 sub-tribes. So that becomes very difficult for a politician to manage. Sometimes it becomes very, very difficult. At that point of time, I always, think about the sermons which His Holiness has given to me, like to be broad-minded, open-minded, and to accept and to listen to all their problems. So, in that way, I try to always, get things clear.
So could you please tell us more about your request recently during the teaching about the future Kalachakra initiation in Arunachal Pradesh, especially in Tawang region?
Right.
So can you please elaborate?
We have been very fortunate that Arunachal Pradesh has hosted one Kalachakra way back in 1983. That was in Dirang. So after that, it has been quite a long that we could not host Kalachakra here in Arunachal Pradesh. So during this visit of His Holiness, so I, on behalf of the people of Arunachal Pradesh and the Mon people in particular, I have requested His Holiness to initiate a Kalachakra in the coming days. The reason why I have been mentioning, putting this request to His Holiness is that, the people out here, they have been always, whenever people comes to me with some other works also, they always make it a point that they should mention this point to me. And moreover, as you have already mentioned, that people out here, they have lots of faith in His Holiness. So when I have put forward this request to His Holiness, so His Holiness has also said that definitely he will keep this thing in mind, but provided that everyone should, learn Bodhi, which I also insist my own people that since religiously I am a Buddhist, so I always request my own people that we should understand, we should learn more Bodhi. So government of Arunachal Pradesh has way long back has introduced Bodhi in the subject of in schools and all. So now the young generations, they are having good knowledge of Bodhi subject. So in coming days, I definitely look forward to see younger people taking more active participation in learning Bodhi language. And hopefully the Kalachakra initiation will be soon. I hope so.
His Holiness visited your late father's memorial park.
Right.
So what's your experience? What's personal feeling about that?
In fact, late father was leader of Arunachal Pradesh, and he was a very popular man, not only in the Mon area but also in the other parts of Arunachal Pradesh. he was quietly acceptable by all the, tribes of Arunachal Pradesh, all the people of Arunachal Pradesh. And in personal, my late father and His Holiness always regarded him as a very good friend of him. And this time it's a very coincidence that, the late father, that memorial has been also recently done up, and His Holiness visit also, just colliding with the same time. So it's a blessing, especially for the family members, it's a blessing for us to have His Holiness consecrating the stupa and inauguration of the museum. So we feel very blessed and lucky.
What would be with the most special occasion during his visit at the museum, personally?
I was there walking along with His Holiness. So at the first moment when there was a huge poster in which my late father and His Holiness, they were both standing. So, it really touched my heart when His Holiness, he showed his hand and touched my dad's heart, and he just prayed for a while, that has really touched my heart, yeah. That was a very wonderful moment, yes.
So, sir, actually, from Ladakh to Nan region, there's historically, culturally special relations with Tibet. And do you think there's His Holiness' relation with Nan region is, how to say, special kind?
Yes, I think personally, yes, His Holiness has a very special relation with Mon people. As I have already mentioned, that Mon people were the first to receive His Holiness while traveling from Tibet to here in India. So this makes a very, very big bondage between His Holiness and the people of Mon area. And lastly, I would also like to express my heartiest thanks to Sikyong Lobsang Sanghela and his entire team of Central Tibetan Administration, and along with the private office of His Holiness for guiding us, for facilitating us, His Holiness visit here in Arunachal Pradesh and making this program a grand success. Thank you.